It's rebranding day. Roll the thing. Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown and welcome social media family to Lloyd Brown Music, the channel. Does what it says on the tin. Now before I go any further, there's some little things I've got to take care of before I get into it. So until I link you all further down in the video, take in this montage, yeah. Zed?
Welcome to the London Borough of Automated Payments line. Enter 1 for council tax. Please enter your council tax reference number, which should be 8 digits long. Please enter the amount you wish to pay in pounds and pence. The amount you entered was pounds. If this is correct, press 1. Otherwise, press 9 to re-enter the amount. Please enter the card number on which you wish to pay, followed by the hash key. Please enter the expiry date of your card, for example, 1204. If the expiry date on your card has a slash character, then you can ignore the slash. You only need to enter the numbers. Please enter your card security code, followed by the hash key. Your security code is the last 3 digits on the back of your card on the signature strip. To process the payment, press 1. To listen to the details you entered, press 2. To cancel, press 9. Thank you. Your payment has been accepted.
Take a shot, boy. Lie down, boy.
I'm in taxi rank clearing that. Chill.
Check early retirement, boy.
I'm coming into taxi rank now on the ground floor. He'll be on the upper floor by the time me and you get it.
Got it. Got it. Headshot. Right. Lloyd Brown has left the building. Songwriting, making music, and everything that's involved in it. I'm in it. I love it. Writing music, producing music, collaborating in music, mentoring in music, promoting music, performing music. That's what I'm about, man. That's what it's about. Songwriting is a major part of my life, as much as my life is a major part of my songwriting. It's a journal, it just chronicles life, chronicles human conditions, chronicles our triumphs, failures, gains, losses, and everything else in between. Especially at a time like this. And Lloyd Brown Music, the channel, is by way of putting more content within the content. Never made music to be a celebrity. I just made music to express myself the best way that I can, and it's been received and embraced by so many people around the world, and so many artists and musicians as well, some of which I never thought that I'd be fortunate enough to work with or collaborate with. People who I actually grew up listening to as a youth, and now having the opportunity to work with them. So for me, it's like, it's more than a vocation, man. Do you know what I mean? The rebranding, well, it's not so much rebranding by way of logos or anything like that, although there is a slight change to that, but it's all about the content within the content, basically. Simple as that. And just being a bit more in depth with it, as opposed to just a talking head. But I'm a talking head and body at this moment. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Alright, can I get on with some work now? Thank you. Right, it's email time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. Not a very joyous thing to be doing when you've got like a gazillion emails to filter through. So I decided to create another email account specifically for my music, specifically for my collaborations and stuff. So I'm in that right about now, and my collaborator who I'm working with on my next album, his name is Justin. He's based in Rotterdam, and article Diamond Geezer, mate. Right? When I played him in fact, when he watched the creating a track for free, he emailed me back and said that he loved the track and he would love to do a trip hop remix to it. And I said, yeah, go on, do your thing, you know what I mean? So I hadn't heard from him like in around a week, just over a week, and I know when you don't really hear from someone, they're really digging, you know what I mean, and they're getting into their craft and stuff like that. So I just checked my email, and he sent me an email at 3 a.m. Stupid o'clock. You see, this is the thing that we go through as musicians, you know what I mean? But anyway, he sent me two. He sent me one at midnight. He said, hi Lloyd, here's my attempted at remixing Jazza Bingy. Needs mixing and more highs, but if you're not feeling it, we'll skip it and continue working on an album. Then he sent another email basically saying, please disregard his first edit, slightly different arrangement. So I'm going to do exactly as he says, and I'm going to ignore the first one and listen to the second one. So let's go. Something's coming. I don't need to hear anymore. Fire! And the youth them out the road would say. Love it. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the lab where all of the magic happens. And as you can see in the window, I've got a project up, and it is the same project in relation to the Create a Track for Free two-part mini-series that I done for my channel. And previously I had shown you how I balance up my drum tracks and get them to sound the way I want them to sound. Now, although I used Easy Drummer to do so, I've also got Superior Drummer 3, which goes deeper and even further in how you can just customize your drum sounds to limitless possibilities, but I decided to do it on Easy Drummer because it's something that I can work with quick for now and for demonstration purposes for you all. So not only are the drum tracks done, but the instrumentations are balanced and EQ'd and done also. So what I want to do, I just want to play track by track the drum tracks and then stop and then play all the instrumentation afterwards. Let's go into the track and feature the audio tracks one by one. Right, so that's more or less the overall balance of the drum and the bass. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to feature the instrumentation and also show where I've actually panned them. That basically means the position between the left and the right speaker, or the left and the right earbuds in your headphones, depending on how you're listening to it. But it's the soundscape of left and right, and in some cases front and back, depending if you've got 3D headphones as well, but that's too advanced for me right about now. But I'm just going to go into the left and the right of things. Okay, right, so I'm going to add in the Rhodes, the piano, marimba, all that stuff, and the horns as well. So let's go back to the start and let's feature the rest of the instruments one by one alongside the drums. Here we go. Okay, so there's the overall balance of all the tracks. Now, before I even go any further, I just want to show you something real quick. If you look on the master volume, you notice it's not set at 0, it is set at -5 decibels. And once I play the track, you will see exactly how much volume there is on the overall track thus far. Okay, so let's just play a little bit of it again. Right, so as you can see, it's barely just going past halfway up the VU meter. The reason why I done that was to simply give enough headroom so that with all of the vocals, the effects, the reverb, the delay, any effects that you're going to put on top of the instruments and the vocals, that's going to make more noise on top of the track that you already got. I like to get a balanced dry EQ'd reference mix before I even start putting on effects, so that I can tell how it sounds now and how better it can sound once the effects are put on it, and have the headroom being where it is, so that once I've mixed it, it will probably go up to just below 0. And then when I send it to get mastered, there's still enough headroom there that the mastering people can enhance the sound even further. So that's basically my rule of thumb. When I start balancing, I base the bass volume at -5 decibels to give room for all of the effects and everything else to go on it. Because it's just like when you're preparing food, you got your onions, you got your vegetables, you got your seasoning or what have you, and you can see what they are before anything is done to it or them. When you prepare a dish, you use certain amounts of the ingredients to give a rough balance of the taste. It's exactly the same principle as mixing. It's the same thing. The track is basically the dish, and it depends on what you're hearing sonically. That's either gonna soothe your ears or hurt your ears. And it's important to have the raw ingredients there already balanced before you start enhancing the mix, as it were. Now you have great people like Bubblers. As he basically builds the tracks, he can mix the tracks. He can do it in his sleep. I can't do that because producers have different ways of producing tracks anyway. So he does it his way, I do it my way, and we still end up making relatively good music as a result. You know, it's just the application, the process is different between producer and producer. At this moment in time, I am going to start putting the effects and balance up the track again once the effects are put on, the reverb and the delay, the compression and everything else. The next video that I'm going to present to you is going to specifically deal with the vocals and how I write a song and how I apply my vocals to the song. So it's with that I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going to pass you on to my brethren, Mr. LB, in at the studio. So I'll catch you later. And there you have it, the goings on with Lloyd Brown, with the rebranding of his Lloyd Brown music channel. I hope that you full enjoyed the content. If you did, please smack a like, smack a comment, smack the subscribe button, batter down the notification bells so that you will get notified as and when new content is uploaded and they arrive in your phone, computer, wherever you happen to be watching YouTube from. Okay, so it's with that I'm gonna bid you guys adieu, and as always, you done know the coup. People, please abstain from foolishness, and until we link up next time, people, stay blessed. I'm out of here. Maganski, laters.